Helping revolutionize metal cutting one product at a time, the MK Morse Company presents another innovation, the Metal Devil 14-inch circular saw. The world's finest MRO metal cutting circular saw and blade combination, designed with the professional in mind. The Metal Devil 14-inch circular saw features a 15-amp motor that runs at 1300 RPMs. It has been designed with a carry handle as well as a tie-down chain to keep the saw closed to help make it easier to move the saw. It also features a protective see-through shield and an ergonomically designed D-handle grip, which helps reduce user fatigue. The base of the saw is solid cast aluminum, not stamped, and the spring is made from a thick gauge steel, providing it with a more rigid and sturdy construction. As an added feature, the wrenches are stored on the base of the saw for easy access. The vise is also cast and tapped with 4 mounting holes, so that you can easily add our Morse V-blocks, giving the machine even more holding power. The machine features a hand crank for adjustment, which keeps the material tight and prevents it from coming loose from vibration during cutting. The saw also has a chip collector chamber for easier cleanup and a tidier workspace. The blade guard was designed as a clamshell that only opens when the saw is entering the material. Here are a few tech tips for cutting with a Metal Devil circular saw blade. Before mounting or removing the blade, ensure that the machine is unplugged or otherwise unpowered. Remove the 3 screws holding the blade cover on the saw. While pressing and holding the blade lock to stop the blade from freely spinning, use the 8mm hex key to loosen the bolt and remove it. Remove the outside flange only. Install the blade with the arrow facing the proper direction. Make sure the blade is flush mounted on the inside flange. Reinstall the outside flange and tighten the bolt holding it down on the blade lock. Once the blade is tight, be sure the blade lock is disengaged and the blade moves freely. Reinstall the blade cover. Pull the saw arm down and check that the blade is in the center of the throat. Check the depth of the cut on the saw. Pull the saw down and make sure the teeth of the blade are not hitting the chip collection chamber. The adjustment is located at the base of the arm. Plug the saw in and test run the saw in an upward position. If there is a lot of vibration, the blade is not installed properly. Repeat the installation again. With the saw running, pull the arm down and return it to its closed position. Always wear safety glasses while cutting. Place the material in the saw, tighten the material in the vise so that it doesn't move. Use your right hand to operate. The trigger is a split design. You must pull the right side first and the left second. Once the motor is running, bring it up to full speed and slowly pull the saw down to the material. When the blade engages the material, apply more pressure to make the cut. Push the saw all the way through the material. When the cut is complete, return the saw to its original position so the blade guard will be back in place. Metal Devil blades and saws cut quicker and cleaner using proprietary designs and materials. Metal Devil cuts cooler. Each workpiece is cool to the touch immediately after the cut. Metal Devil cuts faster than traditional methods, and Metal Devil blades cut longer thanks to a unique combination of tungsten carbide and titanium carbide tips brazed and ground into the teeth. Dependable, versatile, and efficient. That's the Morse way. Users across the globe rely on Morse, and you should too.